The Ramble VA merch store has everything your little heart could desire. If you desire t-shirts and stickers and stuff, come check it out. Link in the description. Well, I'll be. Look who's finally coming to. How about that? I was starting to think you went ahead and gave up the ghost there. Gotta say, you must have some kind of luck, Smoothskin. An hour or two more and you would have been Gecko Chow for sure. But I'm guessing that you're made out of sterner stuff, aren't ya? Whoa. Easy there. Easy. You're an agile little thing, aren't ya? Springing up like that. I know waking up in a strange place has got to put you a little bit on edge. And obviously you're gonna be a little bit tongue-tied from seeing the most handsome fella this side of California. Well, at least that was the case when I still had my face. But don't worry. I might look like hell, but I'm a good guy. I swear. So, no reason to get all worked up. All comes back to the golden rule, right? Kumbaya and all that stuff. Where are you? Would you believe that you were in Nuka World? Yes, sirree. Won yourself a lifetime season pass in the raffle. Well, good to see that you aren't gullible, at least. Got some intelligence to you. That's a good sign. Well, to actually answer your question, you, my friend, just so happen to be in my private sanctum, my lair, my little slice of heaven in this wild, wild wasteland. That is to say, you're in a shack, in the middle of the ass end of nowhere, miles away from anything. But, personally, I prefer to think of it as beachside property, just without the ocean, or hot senoritas. But, hey, at least the wildlife's always trying to kill you. Silver linings, right? Whoa, take it slow now. Looks like you've been through a lot. So, relax a bit. Get your bearings first. Here, drink this. Not all at once, though. Sips here and there. As flattered as I would be that someone actually likes my spin on a mute fruit sweet tea, I'd rather not have you, Ralph, on my floor. It's, ugly enough as it is, without a stomach acid wash. You, gonna stare at it, or drink it? It's got good water in it. Pure, clean stuff. I know your kind doesn't, appreciate that iconic, flavorful kick that a dollop of radiation gives things. Huh. Anybody ever tell you you're kind of, cagey? Not the best people person, huh? Ah, well. I guess it is a bit much to ask for people to handle a situation like this with a little, tact, charisma, even. I guess that means you'll be passing on the Rad Roach al dente, too. Alright, so how about we go ahead and break the tension a bit? Names are a good place to start. Mine's Roscoe. What's yours, Smoothskin? Huh. That makes a lot of sense, actually. You know how some people tell you their name and you can't help but just think, really? Your parents named you that? Yours is nice, though. Suits you pretty well. Speaking of suits, couldn't help but notice yours. Come on, Smooth Skin. Everyone knows what a vault suit looks like, even underneath a ratty cloak. I know most of us wasters ain't exactly the sharpest knife in the crayon box, but it does take a little bit of effort to fool us. And you've got a Pip-Boy, too. Only vaulters have those most of the time. Though, I admit, don't think I've ever heard about this vault before. Hey, it's none of my business what you're doing out here. Come and go wherever you want. It's a free wasteland, after all. I'm just enjoying the good company, and a nice change of pace besides. You haven't done more than wince at my face, which is a lot better than most treatment I get. Usually when humans see my chiseled features for the first time, they start screaming. You know, things like, "Get out of here, shambler. What's that corpse you smell?" And, my personal favorite, "Stop stealing all our desk fans." Classic. But you've been good so far, for a human. Looks like you got the endurance to stomach being around ghouls. That, or you're just too polite to show me what you really think. Either way, it's nice that you've got an open mind. We zombies like open minds, especially those ripe, delicious vault brains. I'm just yanking your chain, Smooth Skin. When you look like me, it helps to lean into a joke here and there. You're not in any danger, as long as you keep a cool head. Hey, but enough from this shambler. What is your deal? Not every day you get to meet a real deal, no shit vault dweller. Something broke in the vault, and they sent someone to try and fix it. And let me guess, you drew the short straw. Yeah, that's a tale as old as time around here. I imagine you'll be heading up to Vault City then. If there's any specific vault parts you need, I bet that's where you'll find them. I see that you have no idea what I'm yapping about. Alright, let me put on my tour guide hat real quick. Look out there. See that dune right over there? That one is my favorite. You want to know why? Because it is exactly the same as all the other ones around here. But if you head over it and keep going that way for far enough, you eventually hit a place called New Reno, which is only slightly better than the wasteland, in my opinion. The place is a cesspit. You could throw a rock in any direction and chances are it'll hit a jethead or a gangster who, after figuring out who just threw a rock at them, will immediately try and stab you. But honestly, you'd be lucky to even get that far. Reno has a tendency to chew people up a lot of the time, but damn, if they don't have a special craving for vault meat. Seriously, if you're gonna end up going there, keep your head on a swivel. Perception will save your life more often than a quick gun hand will. Not that I doubt your skill in either. Once that place eventually wears out its welcome, start heading north on the road for a few days. Eventually, you'll hit Vault City. You'll know it when you see it. Only green thing for miles around. Deathclaws to donuts, they'll have what you're looking for, as long as you've got the means to pay for it. Vault City does not deal in good intentions, unless those are backed up with NCR dollars. Yeah, NCR. The New California Republic. The bear? Come on, you know this. Oh, right. Vaulter. Look, forget it. I don't know if you care about this kind of stuff, but I'm not really the guy to fill you in on all this history crap. Surely, you can find better people to yap with than an ex-NCR bush pilot who took a radiation face scrub and went ghoul. Though, personally, I doubt any of them will be better company. All you gotta worry about is if you can pay for what you need. Oh, I got no idea how much vault parts are. Probably an arm and a leg, to start. How much do you got? Oh, fat stack over here. Wait. Oh. Hate to burst your bloatfly, Vaulter, but this stuff is no good. These are pre-war dollars. Nowhere in the NCR is gonna accept these. Now don't go looking so glum, Vaulter. You're bringing me down, and I look like a Yaug White shoe toy. Huh. You know, these are in really good condition. Damn near pristine. Tell you what, it's, honestly pretty unusual to find pre-war dollars in this good a shape. So, how about I buy them off you? I can give you some real NCR dollars for these, and next time I make my way down to Shady Sands or to the hub, there's bound to be some history buff who will pay handsomely for these. And we both win that way. Though, I can't say what I'll buy them for will be enough for what you need. It's a start, though. Sound like a deal? Alright, done deal. Hey, while we're making deals and such, how do you feel about letting me tag along with you? At least to New Reno. It's probably been long enough for people there to stop being mad at me for stuff. And honestly, you could use all the help you can get out here. Dangerous wasteland and all that. Plus, I really would have to be a brain-dead zombie to not follow a vault dweller when I got the chance. You people tend to stir up all kinds of shit wherever you show up. And as fun as sifting through the sand is, I'm craving a little adventure. Besides, not like I'll be getting any younger, or older, for that matter. So, why not have a few wild decades? I can shoot, scavenge, survive, and swagger. Not to mention, I can fly. If we ever find a working plane, that is. Which, I just so happen to know where one might be. In New Reno. Well, that's my resume. What do you say, Vaulter? Yeah? Awesome. You won't regret it. What a day this has been. Can't believe it. Oh, stay right here. I'll go grab my stuff.